Hi, my name's Alex.
My name is Steven.
Yeah, today I'm going to show you several different ways to make your own push bar or dip bar or else sit handle, whatever you call it. And I'll talk about the pros and cons of each method in terms of, for example, how difficult it is to make it by yourself, in terms of how costly the materials are, and then you can make your own judgment to choose whatever method you like. So let's get to it. In general, I think there are three kinds of methods here. On the left-hand side, you have the metal pipe. In terms of difficulties, these are the easiest one to make because they are nothing but a bunch of off-the-shelf metal pipes that you purchase from your local hardware store, for example. But the downside is that these metals are pretty expensive, especially the thicker the diameters are, the more expensive they are. So in terms of cost, making these guys by yourself will definitely cost more than what you purchased off the shelf. But the advantage is that these guys are super sturdy. They are basically impossible to break, right? So if you want something that looks very cool and you want something that's super sturdy, perhaps this option you want to go with. Let me give you some tips. These guys, I believe they are ½ inch in diameter. I later realized in terms of gripping power, I found these guys do not have enough thickness for me to grip on. If you want to do something that require more gripping power, you probably want to go with a thicker pipes like these guys. I believe these guys are 3/4 inches thickness pipes. These are even more sturdy. But in terms of cost, of course, they are more expensive. To make a push-up bar using metal pipes, refer to this diagram that lists all the necessary components. Based on your needs, determine the length of the pipes and purchase them accordingly from a hardware store. A quick tip on collecting these materials, for example, you can look for Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes people are selling these guys for super cheap price, right? For example, I got a full box of these pipes for about 1/5 of the original price. So that's literally the steal, right? So maybe you want to look out for those kind of listings on Craigslist, Facebook markets, things like that. Okay, so that's the metal pipe. So the second option are these kind of wooden push bars. The easiest one to make is probably something like these, right? You see, these are nothing but a bunch of wood stacking on top of each other, right? So at the bottom, you have just 2x4. I cut them into wanted width, right? The top two bars, for your purpose, you may or may not need perfect, like a circle or cylinder. I don't necessarily need these to be dowels because making dowels requires some technique. For my purpose, I found a way to make these guys. Simply use trim router and then just route edge smoothly, right? Or you may as well just use a sandpaper to sand off the sharp edge, right? Maybe that will serve the purpose. So let me show you. These are not perfect circles. These are simply kind of a rounded off edge, right? And then that should be able for you to get a grip onto these guys. Below is the making of the wooden push-up bar in action. Okay, Ian want to show you how he does the push-up. Let's go. The last option is more advanced one because they looks better. So require a little bit design, right? By first cutting these kind of A shape and then using a hole saw to cut out a hole. And then for these guys, I actually made a dowel making jig by myself. So if you're interested, make sure you click on the link in the video where I have a dedicated video to show you how to make your own dowel making jig. But otherwise, like I said, you can certainly purchase prefabricated dowels. For example, these guys, right? You can just simply purchase them in the store and then cut them to the wanted length. Or another option is that if you have old wooden brooms, like an old broom or broken one that you don't need anymore, and then removing the stick out of it, and then you just cut it to length, right?
Below is how you make these more advanced push-up bars.
有万个星空璀璨，我们坐在篝火旁，诉说着心底的秘密，笑声响彻夜空。天边的霞光间，气息的一天来临。这个夏天的故事，永远记在心中。夏日的旅程，让我们忘记所有。阳光和海浪，爱情自由流动。在这美丽的时光，我们勇敢追逐，一起探索这世界，爱无限延续。清晨的晨露轻轻吻上我们的脸，新的冒险在召唤，跟着心的跳动。不论前方有多少阻碍，我们无所畏惧。这个夏天的故事，永远记在心中。夏日的旅程，让我们忘记所有。阳光和海浪，爱情自由流动。在这美丽的时光，我们勇敢追逐，一起探索这世界，爱无限延续。夏日的旅程，让我们忘记所有。阳光和海浪，爱情自由流动。在这美丽的时光，我们勇敢追逐，一起探索这世界，爱无限延续。
I found that custom-made push-up bars have more flexibility in the sense that I can easily adjust the width and height of the bars. For the metal ones, though more expensive, they are virtually unbreakable and they have a cool industrial looking. For wooden ones, the cost is very cheap. I get to design a cool look for them and they can last virtually forever. I hope this video provides some helpful information to you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. I'll see you in the next one.